Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Adinda Zahra. I'm from class PAI ICPE. In this video, I will discuss under title Definition of Islamic Education Evaluation, as well as procedures and techniques for evaluating Islamic education. In the first, what the definition of evaluation? Evaluation is a process to provide information about the extent to which activities have been achieved. With evaluation can find out the advantage and disadvantage of these activities according to benchmarks that have been made. The existence of an evaluation can encourage improvement in the next activity so that errors or inaccuracies do not recur. The next one, the definition of evaluating Islamic education. Evaluating Islamic education, that assessing Islamic education carried out in educational units. In this evaluation will be examined the extent of change in knowledge, skill, attitude, and behavior of participants after the learning process. By knowing whether or not the learning objectives that have been formulated are achieved, corrective learning action can be taken both for teachers, students, and other aspects that affect the learning process. In the next, there are techniques for evaluating Islamic education. That first, there are two, with test and non-test. And the first, there are three tests, namely, firstly, oral tests, which are tests that require answer orally, include individual oral tests, group oral tests. Second, the writing test is a test that requires answer in writing, including essay consisting of structure, free, limit, and last objective consisting of true or false, matchmaking, short filling, and multiple choice. And number two, that which is non-test, that there are observation that includes direct, indirect, and participation. And the next, questionnaires or interviews that including structured interviews and unstructured interviews. And the next, scale including judgment, attitudes, and interests. Sociometer, case study, and checklist. The next, learning outcomes function, that there are three. Firstly, tools to know whether or not learning objectives are achieved. Second, feedback for improvement of the learning process. Improvement may be made in terms of learning objective, learning activities, and learning strategies. Third, basic in compiling progress reports on participants' learning outcomes. The report will illustrate the participants' learning progress in various aspects assessed. And the next, purpose of assessment, that there are four. Number one, describe the learning skills of participants so that the advantage and disadvantage can be known in various aspects. Number two, knowing the success of learning process is knowing the extent of change in knowledge, attitude, skills of participants so that it will be able to support the improvement of their performance. Number three, determine the follow-up of research result, namely making improvement and improvements in terms of training programs and implementation strategies. Number four, provide accountability from organizers to stakeholders. And the purpose of learning is essentially a change in knowledge, skill, attitudes, and behavior desired in participants. Therefore, in this learning evaluation, what will be examined is the extent to which change in the knowledge, skills, attitude, and behaviors of participants have occurred through the learning process. By knowing whether the learning objectives are achieved or not, it will be possible to take action to improve the learning process both for the participants, for the example, whether it is necessary to provide guidance and other learning assistance and other aspects that affect the learning process. The next Islamic education evaluation procedure that have four procedure. Number 1, formulate or range for learning objective. The function of assessing learning outcomes is to measure the achievement or failure of learning objective. So effort need to be made to reinforce learning objectives so that they can provide direction for the preparation of assessment tools. Procedure number 2, that review learning materials based on curriculum and syllabus. This is important considering the test or assessment question regarding the learning material provided. Mastery of material in accordance with the learning objective is the content and target of assessment of learning outcomes. Number 3, develop assessment tools, both test and non-test, which are suitable for use in assessing the types of behavior described in the learning objective. In compiling assessment tools should be considered the rules of writing question. In compiling assessment tools, there are several steps taken that review the curriculum and teaching materials for training so that the scope of question can be determined, especially in the material both in breadth and depth. And the next, pay attention to the formulation of learning objective so that it is clear the ability that must be assessed, specific learning objective or competency standard to be achieved must be formulated operationally, meaning that they can be measured by commonly used assessment tools or indicators of the success of the learning process. And the next, make a grid or blueprint assessment tool. In the grid must appear the competence measured in proportion the scope of the material test and its proportion, the level of difficulty of the question and its proportion, the type of assessment tool used, the number of questions or question that the estimate time needed to do the problem. And next, compile or write question based on the grids and that have been made. And the next, create and specify question answer case. And procedure the last, use assessment result in accordance with the purpose of the assessment for the benefit of describing the ability of participants, the importance of improving the learning process, in the importance of tutoring, and the importance of accountability reports. To find out the level, understanding, and achievement of learning objective for participants on the training subject and the material taught, it is necessary to conduct an assessment through a test. The follow-up of the test result must be clear about what its importance is for and how it is used in accordance with the goals that have been set previously. There are 4 types of tests for the assessment mentioned above, namely entry behavior test, pre-test, post-test, and embedded test. While the form of the test is objective test and subjective test. In addition to the preparation and implementation of tests, scoring and assessing is a job that requires precision and time. Another name for scoring is to give numbers. To score or determine number, 3 types of tools can be used, namely answer answer selection or scoring, and assessment guidelines. And the last, that conclusion. Evaluation in Islamic education is evaluating all aspects of the learning process, learning outcomes to infrastructure. Assessment of learning outcomes is a form of evaluation of student learning activities which in the future will be used as material for reflection in further learning. In the assessment of learning outcomes, it is necessary to pay attention to the function and purpose to the assessment, and the assessment of learning of outcomes must be in accordance with the benchmarks set by the education unit. Okay, thank you for me. I think enough for me. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.